We now have over 2,000 different skins and over 1,500 different pickaxes in Fortnite. So in this video, guys, we're going to be looking at the 50 best skin combos in Fortnite. This is going to include some tryhard combos, some brand new combos, and some combos you guys have never seen before. So make sure you guys watch all the way through and let me know which combo from this list is your favorite in the comments down below. Make sure to go down, hit the like and subscribe button as well. And if you are going to be buying any of these combos, make sure to use code KYROYT. But let's just get straight into it, guys. And we're starting off with Magneto and the Vibro Axe. I mean, we had to include Magneto in this video. It is actually the secret Battle Pass skin from this season as well. I mean, it's not really a secret because we always knew it was coming, but he's one of the coolest Battle Pass skins we've seen this season. I really like this a lot. I think the design of it is incredible. We also have a design that sort of fits in with the apocalyptic theme of this season, and then we have a typical or a normal Magneto style as well. It is a little bit of a grind in order to get it, in order to complete all the challenges, but I think it is really clean. I do like this a lot. I don't know how tryhard this is going to be, but just because this is the secret Battle Pass skin, we had to include it. I feel like the Vibro Axe fits in with this really well, and I do like the way this combo looks together. That takes us forward though to the number 49 position, and we have Inferno Skeleton Bolvin and the Hot Dogger. The Inferno Skeleton Bolvin is actually the second J Bolvin skin that we have in Fortnite. I feel like this one is a little bit better than the original. It has a little bit more of a simplistic design to it, even though it is still really detailed, and I do love the way this looks. We don't really see these Icon series skins staying that popular for that long though, so I feel like during Season 3 it will drop off quite a bit. The Hot Dogger just fits in with the theme of this so well. I feel like it matches in with the color theme and does look really clean, and it is also a very underrated pickaxe. Talking about underrated items though, we need to move on to the PJ Pepperoni skin, and we're pairing this with the Bad Joke. Now this might actually be one of my favorite combos in the game, but again it is one of the most underrated ones we are ever going to see. Hardly anyone is using PJ Pepperoni. It is an older skin that was added back during Chapter 1, and I feel like there have been a few skins similar to this, like the onesie skin from Chapter 1 as well, but PJ Pepperoni might just be a little bit better. The Bad Joke fits in with the color theme of this skin, it matches in with this combo really well, and it is just one of my personal favorite pickaxes. I would definitely recommend giving this combo a try if you don't want to use a combo that is tryhard, and another combo that is perfect for casual players is Cozy Choms, and we are pairing this with the Love Lawn. Cozy Choms is one of the best skins Fortnite has ever designed, and it is perfect for casual players. It doesn't really show everyone else that you are a tryhard player or take the game too seriously, and instead just want to use a skin that has a really clean design. We did get a second edit style for this as well a few seasons ago, which just made it even better. I thought the original design was still really clean, but this second edit style just is such an improvement. It can be hard to find a pickaxe that works in with this well though, but I feel like the Love Lawn actually does a pretty good job of this. If you guys do want to use a skin that is known as tryhard though, then maybe Core and the Driver Pickaxe is the better combo for you. Core was added to the game back during Chapter 2 and it was part of a Battle Pass, so we won't see too many people using this in the future just because it is only getting more and more rare. There are so many different styles for this though, and the Driver is just one of the best pickaxes we have in the game that fits in with skins with a lot of different styles because it is really simplistic. Let's move on though, guys, to a skin that is actually quite similar, and this is Catwoman, and we're pairing this with the Vision Pickaxe. Now for this you can actually use the Catwoman skin or even Catwoman Zero, which is basically Fortnite's redesign of this skin. I like both of these. It is really hard to figure out which one is better. I feel like a lot of pros and streamers have been using the original Catwoman skin, but the more popular one and the one that does feature in the store a little bit more often is going to be Catwoman Zero. Both of them do look quite identical. They could have pretty much been one skin with just different styles, but regardless, I feel like this is a skin that has gained popularity in Chapter 5 and probably deserves to be mentioned a little bit more. The Vision Pickaxe is really clean. It's going to fit in with the dark theme of this combo really well, and it is one of the more underrated pickaxes in the game today. If you guys do want a combo with a little bit more customization, then Hannah and Yoda's Cane is going to be a lot better. Now, even though Hannah doesn't really have too many customizable features, you can actually change around the color of this skin quite a lot with 8 different styles. It is so good, but it does obviously come with a little bit of a price tag, coming in at 1,500 V-Bucks, which really isn't that bad. I do really like this though. I feel like Hannah is one of the best skins we've seen in a really long time. Again, it is starting to gain a little bit of popularity now in Fortnite. It was underrated for a really long time, but a few pros and streamers have started to use this, including Mr. Savage, which is just making it even better. Yoda's Cane is a really simplistic pickaxe, so it's going to fit in with every single style of Hannah, but one combo that has been a little bit better than this has to be Aura, and we are pairing this with the Cold Snap. Aura has just been in the game since Chapter 1, so it definitely is one of the older skins in Fortnite. Fortnite, and it has featured in this store pretty much more time than any other skin in the history of the game. The Cold Snap might be a little bit of a unique choice for this. We don't really see too many people using this today. It did gain a lot of popularity though when Clix's Locker Bundle was introduced to the store. I feel like a lot of people used it because of Clix, but it is still one of my personal favorites, and I just really like the way this combo looks. The Cold Snap does also allow you to use this with pretty much every single edit style of Aura, which just makes it even better. But we need to move on, guys, to Cami, and we're pairing this with the Harley Hitter. I do love the collab skins in Fortnite, and Cami is just one of the most underrated collab skins we have ever seen. This is part of the Street Fighter collab back during Chapter 2 Season 5, and this is part of the collab season, which is basically the season where we had so many different and random collabs that no one ever expected. This was really cool though, and I just feel like because we had so many other collab items added this season that it was quite underrated. I really think the two edit styles for this skin are really clean, and they do look different enough to where it feels refreshing to change around these edit styles each day. I feel like the edit style where Cami's wearing the camo pants is just a little bit better and probably more try-hard as well. We need to move on though to Harley Quinn, and we're pairing this with Daryl's knives. Now obviously you could always use this with the Harley Hitter, but I feel like changing around the pickaxes to something that no one has really used before just makes this even better. Daryl's knives was part of the Walking Dead collab with Daryl Dixon. I actually think this is something that Harley Quinn would actually use, and for this you can always use the original Harley Quinn skin or Rebirth Harley Quinn. I feel like the original Harley Quinn skin might just be a little bit better now that it has been in the game for a while. The secondary edit style is my personal favorite, but again, it is completely up to you. This will feature in the store again though, but one skin that won't be added back is Silus HK, and we're pairing this with Wix Katana. This is the first skin that was added in the revamped Fortnite Crew bundle at the start of the year. What Fortnite actually did was introduce a bunch of brand new edit styles that will be unlocked over the next few months after crew skins are added to the game. Silus HK, as I mentioned, was the first one that had all of these additional styles. They have now all been unlocked, and this skin is really clean. I do like all of these styles for it a lot, but it is going to be hard to go past the default edit style. Wix Katana is the perfect pickaxe to use for this because it just fits in with every single style that we have for this skin. I don't think it'll ever gain the popularity of something like SpiderMan, and we're pairing this with Leon's combat knife. Similar to a lot of the other collab skins, there are so many different variants of Spider-Man now in Fortnite, so instead of telling you guys which one to use, I feel like you can pretty much use any one that you want. There are just so many good Spider-Man skins in the game as well. At the moment, I have been using the Battle Pass Spider-Man skin, but not the actual default edit style, but instead the black and white edit style that we got. I think that is the best Spider-Man skin in the game, but we also have Spider-Gwen, we have Miles Morales, we have Tom Holland Spider-Man, and we also have Spider-Man 2099 in the game as well. So there are so many different Spider-Man skins that you guys can use, and it's pretty much just down to which one you preferred the most. Let's move on though to a combo that has been really popular in Fortnite, and this is the Elite Agent, and we're pairing it with the trusty number 2. The Elite Agent was part of the first ever Battle Pass in Fortnite that went all the way up to tier 100. This is actually the second last skin that you unlocked behind the Reaper. I feel like in a lot of ways though, this is the more tryhard skin from that season. So many people have been using this over the last few months. It is one of the most OG Battle Pass skins that is still quite popular in Fortnite today, and I do love that a lot, to the point where Fortnite even added an edit style for this a few seasons after it was added. That had never been seen before, and it pretty much hasn't happened since, and it does also just make sense we pair this with the trusty number 2, which is one of the cleanest pickaxes that we got during that season as well. One skin that looks quite similar to this though would have to be Kuno, and we are pairing this with the Scully Scepter. Kuno is also really clean. This gained a lot of popularity during Chapter 1, and I feel like a lot of people used it, especially as we moved into Chapter 3. Now that we are in Chapter 5 though, and it has been in the game for a really long time, people are starting to use some other skins, so I feel like this has almost dropped off completely, but I still love it a lot, so we just had to mention it on the list. We also did get a second edit style for this a few seasons later. This was the Blizzard Buster Kuno, which does also look really clean, but if you want to go the extra step and use a different skin, you could always use Incinerated Kuno with the Scully Scepter, and it'll still look really, really good. We need to move on though, guys, to our next combo, and this is the Black Widow and Snowsuit Black Widow with the Scully Scepter. Now, we do have a few different variants of Black Widow now in Fortnite, and since the OG Black Widow has been featuring in the store a lot more often, we had to include that one as well. The Snowsuit Black Widow might have a better design, even though it is probably more underrated. The OG Black Widow has just been so rare that people always want to use that, but I feel like Snowsuit might have a little bit better of a design. The Scully Scepter is going to fit in with either of these skins, skins, which is why I feel like it is perfect to use. You could always use Widow's Bite as well, but I did want to change this around and just use pickaxes that don't always come with the skins. If you guys don't really want to use too many collab skins in Fortnite though, then I feel like Lana Lane and the TVA Time Stick is going to be a perfect combo for you. This was a Fortnite crew skin added in February though, so unfortunately Lana Lane will never feature in the store again, but the TVA Time Stick definitely will. Lana Lane was the second Fortnite crew skin that we got as part of the revamped Fortnite crew series. This was really good. I think Lana Lane might be one of my personal favorite Fortnite crew skins that we have ever seen, and definitely worth the $10 price tag. Along with this, you also got a pickaxe, you got some V-Bucks for free as well, and the battle pass completely for free, so the Fortnite crew bundle is definitely worth it. The TVA Time Stick is quite a simplistic pickaxe, so I feel like it is going to fit in with most edit styles for this skin that we do have, but I still feel like there are some other combos in Fortnite that just have been a little bit more popular. One of them though that we need to mention is the AWR Trooper, and we are pairing this with the Vibro Axe. I feel like this has been the best Star Wars skin that we have seen in a really long time, and the best Star Wars combo in the game as well. What is really good about the AWR Trooper is that if you aren't a major Star Wars fan and just watch the movies casually, then you probably don't even know that the AWR Trooper is part of the Star Wars franchise. It definitely looks like a Stormtrooper or a Clone Trooper, but it is so specific and the design is so different to those skins as well that it just makes it even better. The Vibro Axe is also really clean. It obviously fits in with the Star Wars theme of this combo as well, but it doesn't necessarily look as big and bulky as some of the other Star Wars pickaxes that we have in Fortnite, and there are a lot of Star Wars pickaxes that we have. None of them have really gained that much popularity or stayed tryhard at all, but I feel like the Vibro Axe definitely could. Champion Siren and the Loveless is a much better combo though. Champion Siren was a remake of the original Siren skin, specifically designed for the FNCS tournaments in Chapter 5 Season 2. This has probably been the best FNCS skin we have ever seen. So many people love this a lot. I really like the design of this as well, and it was always going to be good when Fortnite remade pretty much the most iconic and tryhard skin we have ever had, and they just made it even better. This probably won't feature in the store again though, so we don't know how popular this is going to be, but I feel like a lot of people have started to use this again in Season 3, which just makes it even better. The Loveless fits in with this so well. It is also the pickaxe that is sort of like an item shop variant of the Axe of Champions, so these items are going to be absolutely perfect for each other. Let's move on though guys to the number 32 position, and we have the Cozy Commander, and we are pairing this with the Icebreaker. The Cozy Commander is a Christmas skin that has been in Fortnite since Chapter 1, but this is a skin that Clix has been using for a while. There are a few variants of this skin that look very similar, including the Holly Jammer, the Jolly Jammer, and there are some other ones as well. Each of these do cost 800 V-Bucks, and they have 4 different styles, so you can always swap these out for some of the other Christmas skins. The Icebreaker fits in with every single style. It is also one of the cheapest pickaxes in the game, making this combo come in at a total price of 1,300 V-Bucks, making it literally the cheapest combo in this video. Moving forward guys to one of my personal favorite skins is Ascendant Midas, and we're pairing this with the Gold Crow. Ascendant Midas is a remake of Midas. We have had a bunch of remakes of Midas in the past, but this might be the best one that Fortnite has done. It just looks so clean. It also has that same effect where the more eliminations you get with this, the more golden this skin becomes, but there is also a Halloween or a Fortnite Mares edit style where the skin actually has a green ghost edit style, which I think is really cool. The Gold Crow is a perfect pickaxe for it because it's going to fit in with both edit styles, so depending on which one you want to use, I feel like this skin is always going to be really good, but not that many people are really using male skins in Fortnite today. ISO and the Stutter Axe has been a little bit more popular though, even though this is one of the most detailed skins we have in Fortnite. ISO is so detailed, a lot of people want to use the more simplistic skins that we have, so I do like this a lot. It was actually Malabuka and a few other pros that started to use this during Chapter 5 Season 2 that made it a lot better, and I feel like that really helped bring attention to this skin, so hopefully in the future we see more skins like this being added to Fortnite. The Stutter Axe is quite a simplistic pickaxe for this, and I feel like with a skin this detailed, you do want to use a simplistic pickaxe, but if you guys want to change this around and use a mean combo instead, then we're going with Joey Caliente, and we are pairing this with the Hot Dogger. Now, this is definitely a different combo to what we've already talked about in this video. This is a much bigger meme combo than it is ever going to be tryhard in Fortnite, but it is also one of the coolest meme combos we've seen this season, so I just had to include it in this video. I really do like it a lot. I feel like the meme skins of Fortnite ads are always really funny. Sometimes they do end up being tryhard as well. I mean, the perfect example of this is Fish Stick, but I do think Joey Caliente, just being a lot newer, will be more popular this season. The hot dogger fits in with the color theme of this, so we just had to pair these items together. Again, I don't think this will be tryhard, but it is definitely a meme combo that you guys need to try out. Let's move back though to a battle pass combo, guys, and this is the power armor, and we're pairing this with the Leviathan Axe. Now, this definitely isn't a tryhard skin in Fortnite today, but it is one of the coolest skins we've seen in a really long time, and it was added with the Fallout collab in this season's battle pass, so we just had to include it on the list. My personal favorite edit style has to be the Black Knight variant of this skin as well. I feel like that was a really cool feature and a really cool detail, and even though we don't have any super edit styles for this skin, it is definitely worth buying the battle pass just for this. The Leviathan Axe is so good. It fits in with this really well. It is another Gaming Legends item as well, so it fits in with the theme of this combo, but you could always use the Assaultron blade if you wanted to use an entire battle pass combo. We need to move on, guys, to a battle pass skin that was added earlier on in chapter 5, and this is Valaria, and we are pairing this with the Immortal War Doru. Valaria was added in the first season of chapter 5, and it has to be one of the most underrated battle pass skins we've seen in a really long time. The super edit styles really make this skin a lot better as well. I mean, the original styles were already really clean because you could change between edit styles in game, which is such a cool feature, but the super edit styles also allowed you to do this, but just with more and better variants of this skin. I feel like the super edit styles that we got in chapter 5 season 1 were some of the best super styles we've seen in a really long time, and I cannot wait to see if this does gain some more popularity in the future. Let's move on to a toy skin that has been a lot more popular, and this is Billie Eyelish, and we're pairing this with the Hot Dogger. Now, you can actually use either the original Green Roots Billie Eyelish or the Red Roots Billie Eyelish, depending on which one you bought. So if you bought the item shop Billie Eyelish, then obviously the hot dogger is going to fit in with it so well, but even the Green Roots Billie Eyelish I think looks good with the hot dogger. It is just completely up to you guys on which one you want to use, but I feel like it already has started to drop off in popularity a little bit, so we need to move on to our next combo, guys, and these are the Metallica skins, and we're pairing this with the Slasher. Now, there are just way too many Metallica items and skins in the game to name just one, so basically any of the Metallica items are going to work with the Slasher Pickaxe, which is why I feel like this combo is really clean. Obviously, if we are just going based on the skins, it is going to be really hard to find which one is the absolute best, so I feel like just by including all of them in this video, it allows you guys to pick which one is your favorite and use that one as well. Similar to a lot of the other Fortnite Festival Pass items, we had a collab with the item shop, and then we had an entire Fortnite Pass designed for them, so there are a bunch of different items to choose from. If you are like me though and just want one skin with a bunch of different edit styles, then maybe Caper and the Harley Hitter is going to be a better option. Caper is just one skin that sets you back 1,200 V-Bucks, but it has so many different edit styles where it feels like you were using a brand new skin every single game. You can actually change this around a lot. It is also different to the superhero skins because not only do you change the color of this skin, but you can actually change around the details on it as well, which just makes it even better, adding your own little personal touch by adding stickers and emotes to it, which I think is really clean. We don't see this with too many other skins, and you do want to use a simplistic pickaxe with this like the Harley Hitter because of how detailed this actually is. Let's move on, guys, to a skin with no edit styles. This is Chani, and we have Yennefer's Megascope. Chani was part of the June collab that came to the game during Chapter 2, Season 8. I like this a lot. I would have loved to see some more edit styles or even a second collab when the second June movie came out, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Yennefer's Megascope is definitely a unique choice for this combo as well. Probably isn't one of the most well-known pickaxes that we do have, but it is one of my personal favorites just because of how unique this actually is. Again, I feel like Chani is starting to gain a little bit more popularity, especially in the more competitive game modes, but it probably won't be featuring in the store too often. The one that has been featuring in the store quite a bit this season is Sylvie, and we're pairing this with Yoda's Cane. It looks like Sylvie will be featuring in the store a lot over the future, considering that Chapter 5 Season 4 will be an entirely Marvel-themed season. I do like Sylvie a lot though. It is sort of similar to the AWR trooper that I talked about earlier, where even though this is part of the Marvel franchise, unless you watch all of the Marvel TV shows, then you wouldn't really know know who Sylvie actually is. So if you are like me and haven't watched the Loki TV show yet, then you are just going to like the way this skin looks, and I feel like it is just one of the better ones that we have actually seen. The Otis Kane fits in with this really well, and it is quickly becoming one of my favorite pickaxes that we have seen. But one combo that will be a lot more popular this season is going to be Ringmaster Scar, and we are pairing this with Sylvie's sword. Ringmaster Scar is part of the Battle Pass in Chapter 5, Season 3. I feel like it is one of those Battle Pass skins that no one has really been talking about too much, just because it is so different and probably not as good as some of the other skins we're going to be talking about later on. I still like this a lot though. I feel like there are some edit styles that are really cool with this, and the super edit styles just improve this skin even more. Sylvie's sword is also a really cool pickaxe. We could obviously have used this with Sylvie, but I feel like pairing it with Ringmaster Scar just makes it a little bit better, and it obviously is going to fit in with all of the edit styles for this as well. There is without a doubt one skin and one combo that will be a lot more popular than this though, and this is going to be Nick A30, and we have to pair this with the A crown. This is the latest addition to the Icon series, and without a doubt the best one that we have yet. Nick A30 has been waiting for a skin for such a long time. I feel like it was only a matter of time before we actually got this added to the game, and so many people have been expecting this for a really long time as well. The edit styles for this skin is some of the best that we have seen from a YouTuber or a streamer's point of view. I just love this a lot. I feel like the pickaxe also makes this so much better as well. The A crown is just a really good Icon series pickaxe that we have in Fortnite as well, so I do like it a lot, and I just feel like since Nick A30 is such a major figure in the Fortnite community, this combo is just going to be really popular in the future. It is going to take a while for this to be as good as a skin like Midas though, and we are pairing this with the Vault Guardian. Midas is one of my personal favorites. The Vault Guardian has been one of the best pickaxes that we have seen already, and even though we mentioned Ascendant Midas and some of the other Midas variants that we have in the game, it is really hard to beat the original Midas skin. The Vault Guardian is truly amazing though. It is sort of a mix of the crowbar and the gold crow, so I do think it is the best one. But we need to move on guys to a combo that has been a little bit more popular, and this is the Polo Prodigy, and we are pairing it with the Driver. Polo Prodigy is one of the only clothing collab skins that has stayed popular in Fortnite for quite a while. It was added back during Chapter 2, it sort of dropped off completely in Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 when no one was using this, but now in Chapter 5 it has gained its popularity back. The Driver is going to fit in with both styles for this skin as well, so regardless of if you are using the lighter or the darker edit style, I feel like it is the perfect pickaxe for this combo. The only other clothing skin collab that has stayed as popular as this for such a long time would have to be Unchained Ramirez, but even that I feel like has dropped off quite a bit. We need to move on guys to a skin that is one of the most tryhard in the game, and this is Zadie, and we are pairing this with the Ebon Heart Battle Axe. Zadie is a 1200 V-Bucks skin in Fortnite. You actually get 3 different edit styles for this skin as well, so instead of it being one skin with no styles, you actually do get a little bit of variety with this skin. The Ebon Heart Battle Axe is one of my favorite pickaxes. It is so underrated in the game as well. It is very similar to the Leviathan Axe, but just different enough to where it uses the default Fortnite animation for pickaxes, which I think a lot of people actually prefer. We haven't talked about too many cel-shaded skins in this video though, so let's move on to Avatar State Aang, and we're pairing this with the Scratcher. These cel-shaded skins never really gain too much popularity in Fortnite, and if they do, they really only stay popular for 1 or 2 weeks, but I do like Avatar State Aang a lot. I feel like it has been the best cel-shaded skin we have in the game, and the Scratcher is one of the best cel-shaded pickaxes as well, so we just had to include these items together. We are always going to be getting more and more Avatar collabs and cel-shaded skin collabs in the future with different anime franchises, so I feel like Avatar State Aang will probably drop off quite a bit, but since it is one of the more recent ones, we just had to include it in this video. That takes us forward guys to the number 15 position, and we have Loveless, and we're pairing this with the Reaper. The Loveless was a Fortnite crew skin that was basically a remake of Wildcard. In my opinion, I feel like this is better than Wildcard. It is obviously a female variant of it, and as we've already talked about, the female skins do gain a lot more popularity over the male skins. I would love to see some more colors for this though. We did obviously get a green glowing edit style for the Wildcard skin, but unfortunately that didn't happen to Loveless, so that could always be something they add in the future. I feel like the Reaper pickaxe just matches in with this really well, and he's quite an underrated pickaxe today, so these items are going to work really well together. We need to move on though guys to the employee, and we have the stop sign as the pickaxe for this. This is obviously a combo that was part of the Lethal Company collab. Both of these items came to the game with that collab, which was really clean. It is one of the most hyped collabs we've seen in a while, and I'm so excited that this finally came to the game. So many pros and streamers were using this when it first got added. I feel like the employee just looks so clean and so different to every other skin that we have in Fortnite, and the stop sign is pretty much the exact same. This is a really unique pickaxe that I feel like will gain a lot more popularity to become one of the more tryhard ones that we do actually see, but it probably won't become as tryhard as something like Travis Scott with the Harley Hitter. Travis Scott is one of the best Icon Series skins we have in the game, and even though this is only featured in the store once, it just makes this skin even better. A lot of people do use the default edit style for this, but I personally prefer the Terminator edit style of this skin, which is just a little bit better. The Harley Hitter was added around the same time as this though, in Chapter 2 Season 1. You can pick this up for 800 V-Bucks, but again, I feel like if Fortnite do reintroduce this back to the item shop, which they very well could do in the future, then this skin might lose its tryhard status just because it won't be as rare anymore. One skin that features in the store all the time though is Focus, and we're pairing this with the Star Wand. I mean, this is one of the best tryhard combos we have in Fortnite. We do have two different styles for this skin as well, even though they look pretty much identical. I feel like the darker edit style of Focus, the one that we got in Chapter 2, is my personal favorite, but the original one is still really good. We need to move on though, guys, to a bundle, and this is the Agency Renegades bundle with Shady's 80 and Spycatcher Siren, and we're pairing this with the trusty number 2. This is actually one of the only bundles in Fortnite that I feel like is worth mentioning in this video. We have a lot of bundles in Fortnite, but none of them really gain too much popularity. The skins probably aren't that well designed either, but I do like this a lot, and the Agency Renegades bundle is my personal favorite. Spycatcher Siren probably is the best one that we have. I just feel like it was so different to the original Siren skin as well, and the Zadie skin that we have is pretty similar to the original Zadie. Trusty number 2 is just one of the more simplistic pickaxes that we have in the game, so it is completely up to you guys on which one you want to pair with this pickaxe, but regardless of which one you choose, it is going to be a perfect match. Since we mentioned Spycatcher Siren, we may as well talk about the original Siren skin, and we are pairing this with Yoda's Cane. Even though Spycatcher Siren might have a better design, it is just so difficult to compete with the original Siren skin. We do actually have 3 different styles for this skin now. We have 2 original styles, and of course a remake that was added in Chapter 5 Season 1, which is my personal favorite. I feel like every single style though is going to work with Yoda's Cane, which is why I feel like this combo works so well together. Obviously, if you want to make it as tryhard as possible, then you could always use something like the Leviathan Axe or the Star Wand, but for right now, Yoda's Cane does the job absolutely perfectly. Maybe the only downside for this though is that it has started to drop off a little bit, but I still feel like it is so good that we just had to include it. One skin that is also as tryhard as this is the Surf Witch, and we're pairing this with the Star Wand. The Surf Witch has been one of the most tryhard skins we have in Fortnite. I feel like Siren was a lot more popular with the casual players and in the regular game mode of Fortnite, but Surf Witch is really popular among pros and streamers and in the more competitive game modes. We have only had 2 styles for this though since it was first added, so I feel like Fortnite could really make this better by adding some more edit styles, and that could always be something that we see in the future. A lot of people pair this with the Star Wand as well, which does make it really good, but if you do play the competitive game modes, then it might be worth looking at something like the Dragon Steel Rider skin, and we're pairing this with the Spectral Axe. This skin was actually designed for the competitive game modes in Fortnite, especially ranked. The more that you rank up in the ranked game mode, the more edit styles you actually unlock for this skin. So if you grind all the way through and unlock the Unreal tier, you get some really cool edit styles for this skin. So the Spectral Axe does fit in with every single style for this skin, which is why I feel like we had to include these items together. It definitely isn't the best male skin that we have in the game right now though, because the Psycho Bandit and the Icebreaker is a lot better. This skin is a lot more rare though, because it has only featured in the store once, and that was back during Chapter 1. You actually had to buy a Borderlands game in order to get it, so it is really rare, but the Icebreaker is going to fit in with this really well, and you can buy this pickaxe pretty much all the time. I would love for the Psycho Bandit to feature in the store again. With a Borderlands movie coming out very soon, I feel like we could actually see this returning, which would be so sick, but we're just going to have to wait and see. If you guys want to use a male combo that might just be a little bit better, then I feel like Weapon X with Weapon X's claws might be the best male combo from this season. Now, obviously, the Psycho Bandit has been in Fortnite for a really long time, and it is one of the most tryhard skins we've seen in the game, but I actually really like Weapon X. It is a really unique Marvel skin. It is one of the more detailed Marvel skins as well, but I've already seen a bunch of people using it and feel like it could end up becoming quite tryhard in in the future. I've already been using this a bunch. We do have two different styles for this as well, because we have a helmet on and a helmet off edit style, so I think both of them are really clean, and you do just want to pair the Weapon X claws with this skin as well. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 5 position, and we have the Machinist, and we're pairing this with the Icebreaker. It's actually really difficult to figure out which skin is the most tryhard one this season, but I feel like the Machinist is by far the best. The super edit styles really improve this skin a lot as well. I do think they look really clean, and they are some of the coolest super styles we've seen for skins in a really long time. Let me know in the comments though if you guys think the Machinist is the best skin that we have from this season's Battle Pass. But let's move on, guys, to another really good Battle Pass skin, and this is Lara Croft, and we have the Harley Hitter. For a really long time, this has been the best skin that we have in Fortnite, the most popular one, and the most tryhard one as well. We do have a bunch of different styles for Lara Croft, but it is never going to be added back to the game, obviously because it was part of a Battle Pass. The default style has been the best. I think the green edit styles have a lot of potential, and some people have even been using the golden edit style as well, which is really clean. So the Harley Hitter is going to fit in with every single style for this, which obviously is the reason why I think this combo works so well. In Chapter 5 though, it has started to drop off a little bit, but one combo that has actually gained a lot more popularity is the Mogul Master, and we are pairing the Assaultron Blade with this. There are so many variants of the Mogul Master in Fortnite, so it is really hard to pick which one you want to use. I feel like the Korean Mogul Master has probably been the most popular one that we have in the game at the moment, but it is really a toss-up between this, the Canadian Mogul Master, the Chinese Mogul Master, and I guess all of the other variants as well. The Assaultron Blade is really simplistic, so it fits in with every single one, and that is why I feel like these items work so well together. You could always use the Leviathan Axe with this, but we are using that for our next combo, which is the superhero skin, and we are pairing it with the Leviathan Axe. The superhero skins have been arguably the best skins we have ever seen. They are quite expensive, coming in at 1,800 V-Bucks, but given the edit styles that you get, it is definitely worth buying. They have been so tryhard for such a long time. They are always going to be really popular as well, and it is almost ironic that they were added back during the first Marvel season of Fortnite, and we are getting a brand new Marvel season in only a few weeks' time. You can use pretty much any pickaxe with these, but I feel like the Leviathan Axe is the best one. But unfortunately, it isn't the best combo in the game, and that is because we have the Bright Raider, and we are pairing this with the Star Wand. The Bright Raider is a remake of the Bright Bomber and the Renegade Raider in Chapter 5 Season 3. It is the best Battle Pass skin from this season and the most popular one as well. I love this skin a lot. The super edit styles just make it even better, and there is no doubt this is the best combo that you guys can use today. Make sure to let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.